Jean Greer here at Stylish Fireplaces with some thoughts on why you need to consider a built-in electric fireplace for your project. If your idea of an electric fireplace is that fireplace that hangs on the wall like a picture or a TV and it plugs into the nearest outlet, you need to explore built-in fireplaces. A built-in electric fireplace is either going to slide into a finished opening and be flush with the wall, or you're going to build a framed opening, you're going to put the fireplace in at the framing stage and then bring your wall materials down over. So the top one here is a slide in, the bottom one was put in during the framing process, and then our leather tiles came down over part of the fireplace. Those are both built in. They look integrated with the wall. It looks far more custom. Even in the simplest of wall designs, it's going to look more purposeful, as if it's meant to be there, and it's not an afterthought. There are way more shapes and sizes and depths available in a built-in electric fireplace. So you see here a very traditional one that's maybe 14 inches deep, a linear one that's 12 inches deep, a built-in linear here at the bottom that's 12 inches deep. There are way more options for the design of the fireplace and the choices of the fireplaces when they're built in. Things that you wouldn't normally be able to hang on a wall, you can certainly accomplish with a built-in fireplace. If the fireplace is deeper, which they often are on a built-in, not always, but we can get into deeper fireplaces when they're built in, those fires tend to look more realistic. Partly because the flame is set back the way we would expect in a fireplace, but also because the media materials, the logs and so forth, are life-size because there's more space for them. And so that adds to the realism. It's not an option you have when you're just going to hang it on the wall. You also have the option to be borderless. So these fires that slide in typically have a border anywhere from 3/4 of an inch to 2 or 3 inches. If you're building it in, there are many that have a frameless option. So the one on the bottom here behind me, I have a border I could put on, but we've chosen to do it as a frameless installation. You also have the option for multi-sided fireplaces when you do a built-in design. Multi-sided fireplaces have glass on the front as well as the ends, and by their nature, they're built into the wall during the framing process, and they become very integrated with the size of the wall. That's not typically an option you're going to have when you're going to hang the fireplace on the wall. And of course, building it in means all of the wires and the electrical and so forth are all tucked away behind the wall, so you're not seeing those things. So a built-in electric fireplace, generally speaking, is going to give you a lot more options for customization, a lot more realism, and many, many more options for the style, the price point. There's just so many more options available with built-in electric fireplaces than there are with the wall-hung variety that is going to completely change the choices you have for your project. Check it out on our Stylish blog where we outline all of these reasons in more detail at stylishfireplaces.ca.